This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Monday, March the 24th. Starting out last Friday after the close, we got that March 1st cattle on feed report. 11.6 million head of cattle on feed in the United States as of March 1st. That was down 2% from last year, right in line with trade expectations. No surprise there. Placements, February placements, just 82% of a year ago. Trade was expecting it to be down to 86%, so we were below even the lowest trade estimate on that range. That number is probably going to get the most attention out of this entire report. Marketing's 91% of what they were last year, pretty much in line with what trade was expecting there as well. But that placement number at 82%. It's been credited. We had some bad weather over the month. Also, we had the disruption of feeder cattle coming out of Mexico. That is back up and going. So this bullish number, so to speak, might not be that bullish. We'll have to wait and see how trade reacts once the market opens. The on feed number, though, not much change from a year ago, even with the lower placements. So maybe we did import a few more feeder cattle and some finishing cattle and pumped in there. So really, the on feed number you could call neutral. It's that placement number. We'll just see what trade puts into it. Cattle have gained $20 in 2 weeks on the futures side. You got to ask yourself, with bullish numbers, even how much more gas is in the tank to move that up higher. We'll keep an eye on it. Brazil tariff talks, another one that's jumping out at me. They expect lengthy talks with the United States on trade. They're saying on ethanol and sugar. Last week there were some reports that Brazil booked some U.S. corn. We'll see if that shows up in the weekly sales. On paper, it does work. On paper, the United States, our corn does work into Brazil. So we'll see. Maybe they do turn into a bit of an importer. That would be a game changer in the global corn market. Just the shock of that would be enough to scare a lot of people. So we'll see where that one goes. Final thing, and this is kind of going to be a week-long topic. I'm not going to bring it up too much until later on, but a lot more positioning in the market this week, especially as we progress. Next Monday, a week from today, we got the planning intentions, the quarterly stocks report. It's also month and quarter end. And then April 2nd, we have the reciprocal tariffs coming out, and we do not know what the exact parameters of those are going to be. So a lot of positioning coming a week out. Towards the end of this week, we will start to see a lot more positioning, but it's going to be a factor all week long. We had choppy, lethargic trade last week, and it looks like we're probably going to see a little bit more of that, especially to start this week. Those are the three things I'm watching today.